Hey, everyone. Welcome to day 4 of Coach Stop Overthinking and Launch Your Coaching Business. So, today we're going to be talking about how to keep doing the work you love. I know when you decide to start your coaching business, sometimes it's just a little, you get tired. You don't know if you're doing the right thing. Maybe you're not reaching your income goals. Maybe you're not seeing any results. Maybe you're not just getting any clients. However, you know that you are supposed to be doing this type of work. So how do you keep going when that you have no clue or just don't want to keep going? How do you keep doing the things that you love? And that's what I'm going to talk about today, because when you're not doing the things that you love, you do overthink it. You think you're not making the right decision. So I want to help you today to make better decisions so that we can start bringing in the money, helping other people, making a difference in other people's lives, and actually doing the things that bring us the most joy. All right, so hello, everyone. Thank you again, guys, for hopping in and joining me. I am Alease Michelle, online content creator for coaches. I have coaches just like you create quality content so that you can attract paying clients and build a library, a digital empire of passive income with digital products. That's me. That's what I do. And so today, this is day 4. And if I haven't said happy Friday, everyone. It is Friday. Yes, it is Friday. Yep. But for those of us who work from home, Fridays are every day, every single day for me. But guys, today I'm really excited to talk to you about how to continue to do and keep doing the things that you love. So you guys know what I like to do. Oh, my battery is low off my other phone. So let's turn that off. I need to charge that up. Y'all know, I have like 2 phones. 2 phones. I really have 3. I don't even know what a third one is. So let me check to make sure everything is sounding good, that you guys can hear me okay. Everyone. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. So again, what to expect. Hello, Miss Eileen. Hello, my others who are watching me. Hello, Alex. Hello, Oscar. How you guys doing today? All right. So as promised, we're going to talk about how to keep doing the work that you love, right? And as a update, y'all know that Coachpreneur Club just dropped new content for the month of March. If you're not a Coachpreneur Club member, you definitely want to check it out. If you're looking for an easier way to take action in your coaching business and start getting clients, creating digital products so you can bring in this passive income, then you want to check out the Coachpreneur Club. To let you know, and all the coachpreneurs will tell you that joining the Coachpreneur Club gives you the advantage. It gives you the leg up to start launching your business the right way so that you're not struggling. You're not overthinking what you should do, what I ought to do, what I need to be doing. All the things are there. And as well, when you join the Coachpreneur Club, you get the support. You get, you hang around the community, and you get the additional training that you need to actually propel your business, launch your business, up level your coaching business. Some of you to start the business, to attract the clients. Everything that you need is inside the Coachpreneur Club. So go check it out. Hello, Miss Sheila. Let me share the link with you. And as you guys are coming in, go ahead. Y'all know I love for you to invite another Coachpreneur member. So hit the invite button and invite another person, because you know what? Here's the thing. I don't know if it was the whole month of March is Women's Month, but if it's not, we're going to make it the whole month of March. It's about showing other people that you care about them and that you want them to get what they need to be successful. So by inviting another coach, another consultant who is thinking about doing and starting a coaching business, helps you spread the word, as well as show that you support them and their ideal and you want them to be successful. So invite another person, just like we're trying to stop this spread of the coronavirus. Let's spread some good things, okay? Let's not spread all of this panic. But anyway, let me get off that subject because I'll be talking about that forever. All right, so my story around not like really staying motivated, doing the things I love. And it can be a struggle because I've been there. Some days I just don't want to hop on live, to be real honest with you. Some days I'm just not feeling what I should say. Some days I feel like, is it worth it? I'm going on 6 years doing this. 4 years doing it part-time. The other 2 years I was doing it as a side hustle. So I have to really continue to motivate myself, because in the beginning I wasn't making any money. I might get one client here, and then 4 months later I won't get another client. And so money was not consistent, and it was really hard to justify me doing this, like spending so many hours building my coaching business when I wasn't seeing the money instantly. And I think a lot of times when we get into a business, we want to start to see the money instantly, and we want to see big dollars, right? We don't want to see the little change. We want to see big dollars. So I had to find a way to keep myself motivated, and knowing that doing this work is something that I love in my heart. It's also the work that God has called me to do, because he kept saying, Alease, I need for you to teach and share with people, right? I need for you to do it in a different environment. The classroom was great, and I was doing great in the classroom, but he knew that I needed something different. He also knew that in the back of my head, there was other things that I wanted to do, and I needed to be available for new things that were happening in my life, right? Spending more time with my family, being there for my family when they needed me. And I couldn't do that working for somebody else in corporate America. So I have to find ways to keep myself motivated, and knowing that I'm doing the work that I actually love. And so today I'm going to share with you 6 tips and strategies to help you stay motivated as well, so we can get out of this overthinking stage and actually start making moves forward, actually doing the things that we really want to do, and get our coaching business launched, right? So who's with me? Let me know who's with me. I'm going to turn this heat down. Let me know who is with me, and we can get started. So for those of you, again, first time meeting me, don't know who I am, like who is this girl popping up in my feed? I am Alease Michelle. I am a content creator for coaches. I have coaches just like you create quality content so that you can attract paying clients and also bring in passive income by creating digital products. All right. So content is about to start. Whatever you use to take notes, get your pen out, get your paper out, get your tablet out, whatever that might be, because content is about to start, And just one last thing before I get into the content. If you've missed the previous episodes, so right now we're on day 4. If you missed day 1, 2, and 3, all you need to do is join my text messaging list. Here's the text message right here. You can join my text message list, and I will send you a reminder of when I go live, and I will also send you the link to the whole entire series. We're going on an 8-day series of Stop Overthinking and Launch Your Coaching Business. And so each training that I'm doing each day is helping you get out of that overthinking funk so that you can launch your business or get more clients, grow your business, show up and show out. All of these things for the next 8 days are going to help you do that. So if you are not getting my notifications, if you want to get the link to all of the series, then you want to join my text messaging list. All you need to do is text 617-812-3005. Put that in your text message, and then put in Alease right in the message part, and you'll be automatically added to my text message list. You'll get the notifications of when I go live. You also get the notifications of the replays, and as well as any special offers that I might have that you do not want to miss. All right. Okay. So let me say hey to everybody. Hello, Miss Sheila again. Hello, Miss Eileen. Hello, my Facebook user. I don't know what name it is, but happy Friday to you as well. All right. So like I said, content is about to start. Content is about to start. So let's start with number 1. Number 1 is create milestones. Typically, we hear people say, create goals. I say create goals, right? But basically what I'm really doing is I'm creating milestones for myself. There's always a big goal for yourself. Your big goal might be to bring in $5,000 a month, or to make $200,000 a year, or to move into your big home, whatever those are, right? That's the overarching big goal. But what are the steps to get there? Those steps to help you reach that big goal would be considered milestones. So what are the milestones for yourself that you can reach to know that you are closer to your goal? Okay, so an example might be that you want to make $5,000 a month in passive income or just from coaching. Well, what would be the first milestone? The first milestone would be to make $1,000 a month, right? Because I know you can say, okay, I see these people online and they're making like $10,000 a month. So $5,000 a month, I should be able to do, right? Well, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be 100 with you. If you haven't been showing up online, you don't have a product, no one knows who you are, probably making $5,000 a month right out the jump might be a little, I'm going to be real, might be hard, might be quite hard. It's almost thinking about like you can go to the gym and you've never been a runner. And so the day you go to the gym and you get on the treadmill, you're going to run 5 miles. That's not going to be correct. That is not going to be a pretty thing. If you've never been a runner, you've never ran in your life, and you're going to try to do 5 miles, that is going to be an ugly thing. Okay. I know I can't do it. I'm not a runner though. I know I can't do it. I can barely run a mile. So just know that you want to set milestones for yourself. So if $5,000 is your goal, then let's make the first month to be, okay, I'm going to make $1,000 this month. But that means you also have to have your things in place. You got to have your course in place. You got to have your website in place. You got to have, you need to be already showing up online some kind of way. How you're going to get in front of people. Set that milestone. And maybe those milestones, maybe those are your milestones. Like, hey, I need to figure out what I'm going to do once a week. Maybe I need to get my website up. Those are milestones. So set yourself small milestones and mark them off when you're completing them. Why do you want to do that? Because you want to celebrate your small successes. Hey, the internet doesn't tell you to celebrate your small successes. That when we see them already making this big money. They have this large following. But we don't see the small things, right? So setting small milestones for yourself is a great way to mark that you're moving forward in your goals, and it keeps you motivated. And that's what keeps me motivated, right? I have small goals for myself. Maybe it's to get 5 new members into my membership a month. And then once I reach that 5, I say 10. And then when I get to 10, I say my 12, I say my 14, right? And so I celebrate those small things. Yes. Would I like to have 200-300 members to my membership? Of course, right? And that's one of my big goals. But I've got to set the small milestones first. Am I making sense to you guys? Let me know if I'm making sense. Hello, Shalenda. Am I saying that right? Yes, I'm so glad you caught me. Yes, awesome. Awesome. So that is number 1. Number two, how you keep going or keep doing the work that you love. Number 2 is work in your area of genius. Work in your area of genius. Don't be working in something that you're not good at. If you suck at, I'm going to say, the graphic design stuff, don't do the graphic design. Have someone else do that for you. Use the templates inside of the Coachpreneur Club, right? Because I provide the graphics for you in the Coachpreneur Club. All you got to do is change them. And so I know that everyone is not a graphic designer. That's my forte. That's what I did in my undergrad. So I work within my genius. Mathematics is not my genius as well. I did good in it in high school. I'm about to say college. No, I didn't do good in college, but in high school I was really good at it. But then afterwards I wasn't, right? I really realized that my genius was creativity, being in the art world, right? So I use a lot of that. I realized that later on, my next genius is that I can take things that are really complicated and make them in the simplest form as well, right? I also know that what is not part of my genius is reading off something and memorizing. I suck at memorizing stuff, so I don't try to memorize stuff. Toastmaster was a beast for me, because if you've ever done Toastmaster, you have to memorize your speech, and I'm not good at that. I'm a person, you give me a couple of points, 5 or 10 points, and let me just go off the cuff with those 5 or 10 points, I'm good to go. But Toastmaster doesn't allow for that. So, of course, I was not working in my genius. So you want to work within your genius, because if you're working within your genius, you're going to enjoy what you're doing, and it's not going to feel like work. Work within your genius. So if someone says, oh, you should work on your weakness, No, you shouldn't, right? There's a book out there about finding your strengths, or Strength Finder. I think there's a book. I don't know who wrote that book. But he talks about the importance of knowing what your strengths are so that you can continue to always work in your strengths. And the things that you're not good at, you hire or you delete them. You stop doing them altogether, right? So working your genius, no matter what someone says, no matter what you feel like you should be doing. And if you are doing work because you want to try to save money, I get it. I really do. But it's really a struggle for you to get this done. And you're absolutely hating it, right? That you know you might have to do it. And you just like, it's okay. I'm gonna give you an example. I do not like putting furniture together. I do not like doing it. Thank God, God sent me my husband, right? I'm saying this really low because he's in the other room, but he's probably listening to it, right? And my husband puts together all those things because I hate it. I will buy these things and I see them in a box and I really want them. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So God sent me someone who will put those things together. That is not my genius. And when I would buy these things, they would sit in the box looking like I don't know what I thought, that one day magically they would be put together. No. And it was ridiculous for me to actually pay someone to put together something that I only probably paid $30 for, right? So I realized that don't buy stuff like that. Because this was before I got married. If it wasn't already put together, then don't get it, right? I was always the person asking, can I buy the display? Because the display was already put together, right? And I would literally hound the salespeople to let me buy the display because I just sucked at putting things together, right? I literally hate it. So know what works for you. If you are buying things or doing things that are not good for you, just note that you might have to hire someone to get that done for you, or you don't do it at all, or you don't get it at all, right? All right. So I think I made my point on that one. Number three is to change up your space. This is really big, and you guys have probably seen some of my stories that I say that I do that. Like sometimes when I'm in like this little funk that I can't get motivated, I don't want to do anything. I'm not thinking right. I change my space. Sometimes I might do a bath in the middle of the day. Normally I take a bath to relax at night, but sometimes baths really get me my juices, my brain thinking in the right manner. So sometimes I take a bath in the middle of the day. I change my space. I bring my book in there, to bring my notebook, and I take notes of things that I need to work out. Sometimes it might be that my space just needs to be straightened up and I'm just being lazy and I don't want to straighten it up. So guess what I do? I pack up my computer, I pack up my notebook, and I either go to the library, which is a free co-working space. It was the first co-working space out there, right? Or I go work in the library, or I go work in a coffee shop. Typically, I go to the library, right? Our library is absolutely awesome. It's quiet. The Wi-Fi is great. Put some headphones on. They got great working space, great tables. Fort Mill Library, the Rocket Library, all great to go and get work done. And when I change up my space, I feel so refreshed. I have so much more energy, and I get something that I dreaded doing that I thought was going to take me hours, ends up only taking me 45 minutes, literally 45 minutes. I've gone to the library before thinking that, oh my gosh, I'm going to be here for about 2 hours, right? So I bring my drink. I've already eaten because I know I'm going to be hungry. I put my headphones on. I get and I dig down and start the work. And before I know it, it's only 45 minutes and I've completed the whole entire thing because I've changed up my space. Again, I'm motivated. It keeps me going. I feel good. Then I shut down my computer. I go home and I go do whatever I want to do. That little bit of work was really stopping me when I was in my old space. When I changed my space, I got motivated. I got energy to take action. So change your space. That could be moving from one room to the next. Sometimes I don't always work in this office. I go out in the living room and I work on I have this chair that is like my comfort chair, and I put my feet up and I literally put my headphones on and I work from that chair. Okay. Or I said in the bathtub when I'm like taking notes, really I need to like relax and just, come up with fresh ideas. I go to the library. Or another thing that I do, and I guess you guys might have heard that, I listen to music. I've got this I have this playlist on Amazon Music. And so there's two. I got one that is my yoga smooth music, and then I have my work music. It's not even my workout music, it's my work music. And when I'm doing like graphic work, I need to have like upbeat music, right? Just music playing in the background. My husband always says, he says, I don't know how you could do that work with that going on in your ears, but I don't really hear it. I do, but I think the music and the rhythm and the, the fast beat of it keeps me energized. So I listen to a lot of music. But there are also times when I am overwhelmed. There's a lot of things going over in my mind. I'm overthinking things, and I need the voices in my mind to calm down. So I listen to my smooth yoga station, which is more of a laid back kind of music. Like literally, you can do yoga with the music. It's not my meditation music, but it's very like acoustic music background, a lot more guitar, less beats and stuff like that. So it helps me focus. There's also a PlayStation playlist. I don't know why I keep saying PlayStation. There's also a playlist for focus that is like, I think it's called work focus music or something like that, to help you focus, especially if you're a big overthinker like myself. I'm a big overthinker, and you need to focus on one thing or one or two things so that you can move forward. So music is a big way that I can change my space. I can be in my same space, but change the way I am feeling in that space, if that makes sense. So number 3 is to change your space. Hello, Kim. How y'all doing? Y'all, I just had a conversation with Kim earlier this morning, and I know sometimes Kim might hate me because I'm like, have you thought about this? Let's do this, right? And if you guys have ever had me on a coaching session, I am really a big advocate of how can we do work that lessens the work that you have to do. Like, you don't always have to be in the business. So I'm always finding ways that you can work one to many. And that was one of the ideas that I gave Kim. Like, how do we find a way that you work one to many and still bring in income on a regular recurring basis, right? I'm not always about a person about one-up jobs, like one time you get paid and be done. I'm always looking for ways that you can get paid one time, right, and do the job one time. But I'm also looking for ways that you can always bring in recurring money. So that's where the passive income and creating digital products or group programs come in. But I had that conversation with Kim, and Kim was like, oh my gosh, every time I talk to you, you always give me something new to do. And it's not that, again, I'm always trying to, again, like I said, I'm trying to find ways that we can just hang out more and still be making money while we chilling and, sitting out in the pool, drinking Mai Tais or drinking coffee or just eating. I'm an eater, y'all. Y'all know that, right? I love some food. Thank you, Rosa, for that. Rosa writes, self-care is key. And I incorporate self-care so much into what I do. That you guys know I shut down really early. So around about 4 o'clock, that's the end of my day. I don't do much after that. If y'all ever see me do something late in the evening, believe me, it's been that I probably took a nap or I've done nothing early in that day so that I can do something late in the evening. So I'm really big about self-care. I'm big about making sure that I decompress, right? I think I've been doing that since I was young. I have to decompress or I get overwhelmed and I'm become this massive overthinker and I go into this whole panic attack. Yeah. Like I was just saying, I agree with Rosa. It's very important. And the strategies and tips that I'm sharing with you today is to help you relieve that overthinking process so that you can launch your business, so that you can come up with new ideas to grow your coaching business, to help you attract the right clients, so that you're conveying and putting out the energy to attract the right people in your life to help you grow your business. That's the whole idea, okay? The whole entire idea. So number four is to listen to your gut. There are going to be people who are always going to have a thought or an opinion. And I'm one of those people, right? If you call me and talk to me, I'm going to have a thought or an opinion. But even if I say something to you, I give you a suggestion on anything, I want you to always listen to how you feel, right? And that's like, is that even right? Listen to how you feel. But pay attention to how you feel about whatever the suggestion or a tip or someone have said. Does it feel like something that you resonate with? And I don't care what anyone says, that we You should not bring your emotions into business. Yeah, you should, especially if it's your own business and you want to be happy about it. If and for females, we do everything based off of our emotions. So if you are not liking something, stop it. If it doesn't feel good to you, stop it. If you are not feeling it, say no to it. Listen to your gut. If we pay more attention to that, then we will be making better decisions for us, that we won't have to overthink. We won't be struggling. We won't be stressful in the situation. You get me? Okay. And there is nothing wrong with leading with your emotions. That is what God gave us. That is one of our intuitions that He gave us. Use it to your benefit, girl. Use it. And so that if you do continue to listen to your gut, pay attention to how you feel, right? Then you're going to make better decisions and you're going to eliminate and get rid of that overthinking so much. Okay. So much. Rosa says, listen to your gut and shut down your inner critic. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes. She says, you are not a tree. You can move. You know, Rosa, I love that saying. You are correct. You are not a tree and you can move. That is the best thing about being a human being, is that we do have choices and that we can, if we doesn't feel right, we can move. We can move on to something else. We can drop it. We can stop it. We can say no to it, right? Yes, ma'am. Preach with me, Rosa. Preach with me, girl. All right. So number 5 is create or revamp a course. So say this is, you've been doing coaching, right? The certain way. You've been doing the same VIP day the same way. You've been asking the same questions. You've been working with the same type of people. You've been offering the same type of courses, right? And you're getting a little bored. You're getting a little tired of it. You're getting like, I want to do something different, because here's what we do. We're not listening to our gut. If we listen to our gut, then we wouldn't be struggling with this. A lot of times we are afraid to change. One, we don't want to change the niche that we're working in or a project that we're working on, because we don't want to feel like, oh my gosh, these people are going to think I'm crazy and don't like, what is she doing? Because she's changing up. Again, we're listening. We're looking for approval from other people other than listening to what we feel. If we don't feel right about something, a course that we're creating, or we're just bored with it, or we want to change niches, we want to work with different type of people. Maybe we want to do something totally different. Maybe you thought you wanted to coach people on how to start their business, and you realize like, nah, I really want to help people be more mindful, be more in line, and help them manifest money more, or be more of a manifestation coach, or more of a mindset coach that help people motivate and meditate and those type of things. Y'all, you have the right to do that. You can revamp whatever you are doing. So if you feel stuck, if you feel like you're overthinking things, you're stressed out, overwhelmed, take a deep breath, do a woo-saw moment, and release it and revamp it or recreate it. So revamp a course that you already done, just revamp it. Maybe you didn't like the video anyway. Maybe you didn't want video, you want it to be audio based. My Coachpreneurs, I taught you guys how to create an audio program, which is big. People like to listen to things on audio. So maybe you got videos that you can just turn into audios. That is a way to revamp it. Maybe you just want to create a new course. You've been dying on teaching entrepreneurs how to meditate or how to manifest more clients. Create that new course. Do it. It is a way to refresh you and really get you energized about doing the things that you really love doing. And I know that you guys who are listening to me, the point of you listening to me and wanting to grow and launch your coaching business is that you want to make an impact and you want to make a difference in other people's lives. Well, you can't do that if you're stuck. You can't do that if you're overthinking it and you really want to do something else and you feel it in your gut that you want to change something, you want to create something, you want to revamp something. Do it. That is a way to continue to do the things that you love, that you can continue to do the work that you love without being overwhelmed. All right. Revamp, create, revamp a course. Oh, and course could be a workshop. It can actually be a class, some live event that you're doing. Revamp, if you're doing lives like every week, like I've been doing lives for the past year and something, right? I've been doing my Tuesday show. And I thought this month that I was going to change it up. I'm going to do, instead of doing 1 day a week, I'm going to do 8 days straight. I'm going to take a break for a little while, and then I'm going to come back and do another 8 or 10 days again. It's okay. I'm revamping what I'm doing. It benefits me. It energizes me. It's going to benefit you as well. It's going to get me to show up and show out even more. And it's fine. I don't need your approval. I don't need somebody else's approval. I don't need to call someone and say, hey, what do you think? Nah, I listen to my gut and I do the things that make me feel good. And I think that's fair, right? Hello, Lawana. Rosa says, practice the 3 R's. Relax, relate, release. Yes. Yes, I love that. I didn't really think about it, the 3 R's in that. Yes, practice, relax, relate, release, right? I don't know if you guys know where that came from, but I am a different world fanatic. And on a different world, Debbie Allen was playing the role of a therapist with Jasmine Guy. And Jasmine Guy at the time, what was her name on the show? Whitley. Whitley was her name. When Whitley was having some kind of crisis with Dwayne. And she said to her, girl, you need to relax, relate, release. Relax, relate, release. And so that stuck with me. And but that came from that little quote. That saying comes from Different World, when Debbie Allen played a therapist when she was helping Whitley. I don't know what episode that was. I don't know what season it was, but that stuck with me those years back as well. Okay. So Rosa says, I was feeling like that and started my podcast after your live training inside the group on how to create an audio content. It boosted my motivation and gave me another platform to connect with my ideal clients. Girl, high five. Yes, love it. Love it. You know, Rosa, I'm going to screencast that right now. I'm going to do a screen. I'm going to capture my screen right now and save that as a testimony. Yes, I am. I'm literally doing that right now. That is awesome. Love it. Love it. All right. So let's go to number 6. And before I move on to the last one, which is number 6, if you guys have any questions about launching your coaching business, any questions about the Coachpreneur Club, any questions about how to stop overthinking about this whole series, just let me know, because we're just on day 4. We got 4 more days to go. Sunday's training is going to be a really doozy. Sunday's training, will be day 6. Day 6 is how to get people to say yes to your workshop, right? Workshop or class. So if you have a new class or workshop and you want people to show up for it, then you definitely want to attend this special training on day 6. Day 6 training is literally only for Coachpreneur Club members, but I'm going to be opening it up for the general population. So if you want to get a peek inside of the training that Coachpreneur Club members get, then you definitely want to show up. Here's what you want to do. You want to sign up to be part of my text messaging list, right? So that, because everyone who's on my text messaging list and on my email list is going to get a link, a special invitation to join me on the masterclass that I do with the Coachpreneur Club members on Sunday at 4 o'clock. So if you want that link and you're not on my text messaging list, then you want to go right now and type in your text message, you want to dial 617. Well, it's not really dial, but you want to put in a text message, 617-812-3005. And then in the message, you want to put in my name, Alease, Alease. And then you're going to get a notification. You're going to get an awesome message. And you're going to say, yes, you are joined my list, my text message list, right? So again, if you're not a Coachpreneur Club member and you want a sneak peek into the masterclass training, then you definitely need to get on my text messaging list, because that is how you're going to get your special invitation. All right. Okay. Look at the smiley face. Thank you, Rosa, for that. Awesome. All right. So number 6. Number 6 is, I know you've never heard this. And I realized that I was doing this before I even really noticed that this was a big thing. Okay. So number 6 is reward yourself every time you begin work. Most of the time we have heard to reward yourself after you completed the work. Nah, boo. I'm asking you to reward yourself in a very small way before you begin work. And there's so many different ways that you can reward yourself. One, I do a little quick little dance. Like I dance around the house and say, okay, girl, warm yourself up, jam to this beat before you start working out. Another thing that I do, you guys see me do this a lot, but this is a reward to myself. I go out for breakfast. I literally leave the house. Okay, that's a big reward. I physically leave the house, go and do my errands, or I go and eat a good breakfast, and then I come and sit down in my office and I begin work. Another small little reward you can do is maybe if you guys love chocolate, give yourself like a pop of chocolate or something to reward yourself. But here's the thing, rewarding yourself before you begin the work subconsciously stimulates you to do the work. So if you know that you're going to get some type of reward, then you're going to do the action afterwards. So I reward myself, I do the action. I reward myself, I do the action, right? So literally, guys, every time I go off to get breakfast, I come back with my awesome tea, half-cut tea, sweet and unsweetened. I bring my cup, and now I feel so energized to do the work. Like I pat myself on the back and say, okay, you ate a great breakfast, girl. Now go in that office and do some work. It's my reward to myself. So something very simple. I know it's different because, again, people tell you to reward yourself after the fact. I'm telling you to do a small reward before you begin the work. Before you begin the work. It just really gets that you motivated, and it keeps you focused on doing the work that you actually love. Okay. So let me see. I think I got a comment, right? Miss Eileen says, I highly encourage folks to sign up to Alease's training on Sunday. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to take a screenshot of that as well. Thank you, Miss Eileen. I'm about to do, let me make sure I save the one that I'm going to copy that one. The one that Rosa just did. I'm going to copy that one, and then I am going to screenshot Miss Eileen's. And let me do that right now before I forget. So let's do another one. Awesome. And Miss Eileen says she loves that idea about rewarding yourself first. Yes, girl. Y'all know this. We can do whatever we want. There is no rule on how we live our life and make our life great. And that is something that I had to have a come to Jesus moment with myself. I can do whatever I freaking want with my life and my business as long as it does not harm or take advantage of anybody else. It's all me. And so when I get coaching from other people or take other people's classes, I literally, again, y'all have heard me say this before, I assess what I want to do. What is it that feels right to me? And I do those things. And when I've done that is when I've gotten the best results. The best results. I thought that I had to be everywhere, every place. No, I don't. Y'all, let me just say this to you, and this is like side note, and then we're going to end the day, right? I've heard that I needed to be on LinkedIn, I needed to be on Pinterest, I needed to be on Instagram, I needed to be all these different places. And every time I thought about it and said, okay, I need to post here, I need to do this, it stressed the heck out of me. And I was thinking about how can I make this easier? How do I make this out? I started doing charts, right? I started going into this whole overthinking mode, which was about on the verge of causing me to have a panic attack. Until I realized, like, girl, you know what? F that. Excuse my French. And I didn't really say the word, so it shouldn't have offended anybody. But I said, forget that. Do what you want to do. If it doesn't work, then you can just go over to the next platform. But you ain't got to do what everyone tells you to do. Do what feels right to you. And if you've ever had coaching with me, that's what I try to stress. I am not someone who's ever going to push anything on you. I make suggestions. And if you don't like my suggestion, it's fine, right? And sometimes I will even be, I know I'm going all off topic. Sometimes I will beat up on myself when I didn't really get a client to do what I wanted them to do. Which is, I don't know why I used to do that, because it's not my fault. Because that person has the right to do what feels right to them. All I'm here to do is to give you the suggestions and the guidance and the support and the encouragement that you need to be successful in your coaching business. That is my only purpose. And so when I can give you suggestions of my thoughts of what you can do, even when I give you suggestions, I don't give you one, I give you others. I give you options, right, that you can choose from. And if you don't even like those options, you can always spend time thinking about something else. That's the thing that I love about having my sessions with Kim every month, is that Kim and I go back and forth with ideas, right? And some of the ideas Kim doesn't like, right? Even when I have sessions with my husband don't like some of the ideas. But what I love about the both of them is that they take what we have talked about it and they twist it and turn it and revamp it to make it their own. They listen to what resonates with them and how they want to run their business. I don't get mad at them about that. Matter of fact, I love it, because whatever they come up with, sometimes I take and run with it as well. So even out of this 8-day series, although we're just on day 4, whatever you guys take from it, I appreciate everything that you do. And I'm glad that you can take what I share with you and implement it in different ways in your business. I will never, ever be a person to say, you need to do it my way or no way. No, I'm not like that. I like that you have the option. I'm glad that you can listen to what you feel, what's inside of you, and pick and choose what works for you. I'm just here to make sure that I give you all the options that you possibly need to be successful, right? All right, so that's my moment for the day. Quick last push and reminder is, come Sunday, I am doing a masterclass and I want you guys to be there. And it's all about how to get people to say yes to your class, your workshop, okay, or your masterclass. If you want to be part of this masterclass, if you want to get a sneak peek of what I offer to the Coachpreneur members, then you definitely want to get on my text messaging list, right? So go ahead and put it in your phone, your text message, 617-812-3002, and put my name in the message, hit send, and you're going to get a notification that you've been added to my list. All right. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. We've got day 5 coming tomorrow, and I always freaking forget what my days are. But it's going to be a good one as well. So I can't wait to share with you day 5, day 6, day 7, and day 8. So definitely, if you're not on my text message list, like I said, you definitely want to get on it so that you can get notifications of when I go live. All right. You guys have an awesome and blessed day, and I will be talking to you tomorrow. Peace out.